What we have here in today's video is going to be me looking at Argenta with a very potent buff rotation. So I don't normally go over the top with buffs, but what I've decided to do is grab Jay, Cassia, Heinrichs and Idra to buff up Argenta, and I'm going to also use a cheat tool to increase the Lord of Change, which is the Edge of Daybreak, HP to 400,000. And see if Argenta still one-turns it. Because right now, I've been saying the biggest argument for Rogue Trader that is causing balance issues is the fact that there is infinite stacking for damage and buffs. So I want to see if even at 400k, if this boss, which usually has 20k health, can survive a single turn with Argenta. As you can see, these guys not really doing much to survive them, but they're just mostly fodder for me building up a little bit of rate of fire. Now, I've actually used Jay as a servo skull build. However, if I'd gone for a master tacticianer, I could also have squeezed out even more damage going on Argenta. I have built Argenta as Narc Militant because it's the most AP efficient and it is the best one for building rate of fire, but some might argue that maybe master tactician can do more. However, I'm still pretty confident that the Arc Militant version will do more. So I'm just showing off the battle here just to show that this is all legit and it's just been using buffs. This is playing on the unfair difficulty, and I've even snuck in the Dogmatic 4 ability. It's one of the reasons why I used Servo Skull, so I could double bring it down and set up some more. So we're going to skip this a little bit and then we're going to bring up and show what we're going to do by editing the Lord of Change's HP here. So Argenta gets to reuse her buffs because this is a multi-phase encounter. What it does is it kind of resets your abilities. Now, I do lose the unlimited attacks of Finest Hour, so that means that my attack economy is going to be limited to the legitimate what you have outside of Finest Hour. So that means that I have very limited ways to kill it because I don't have infinite attacks here. So just going to use Toybox. This is a very good tool for PC users that you can use to prevent a lot of bugs. And I'm going to go to the Edge of Daybreak here, which is a Lord of Change Daemon, and I'm going to edit its HP up. Now there is a scaling that will come in here because I am playing unfair, so if I just pop on the dot there, that should then put him up to 400k. So we'll bring up his stats, I'll get myself into position, and then we'll start seeing if I can single turn it.
I'll do it.
Now, I could have put Rampage on Argenta as well, which would have been a little bit better. So the first devastating attack coming in at 3k there from the Heavy Flamer, which is kind of the most that we're going to be able to get out of that. And let's go for a big old burst fire from Wildfire. Ooh. So as we can see, Edge of Daybreak had 400k and that burst just did over 200k. Do you see why Argenta is so powerful? And this is without the 1-star armor. She would be even stronger if she had access to her 1-star. Now, another burst probably would kill it, but I'm going to see if I can get the damage up even higher for those extra targets. So what I've done is I've gone for a shot with another flame there. I've used a Scorcher, which will then allow us to make another burst fire. Now, we don't have rapid fire on here, but that is a ridiculous amount of damage coming in. Now, I've actually run out of attack economy here, but I've never used Bring It Down on Argenta here. So I'm actually still operating from the turn that was given by Cassia's Finest Hour. So Argenta's not even taken her main turn. This is all just using officer extra turns. It's one of the reasons why in this game it's so hard for them to balance because, yeah, the stacking is insane when it comes to extra turns and buffs. This is what they really need to limit if they're going to put any challenge into the game. So even if the boss hits me there, yeah, he did 10 damage to me, and this is on unfair difficulty. So I can just flame up again, go for another Wildfire, and just blast him down. I've even thrown on the sim here just so I could really abuse the sort of AP generation that we've got going on there. Another 47 round burst. Yeah, he's not going to survive that. Woof. So yeah, Argenta is definitely stronger than she's ever been. I actually saw a post on Steam that said Argenta got nerfed in 1.5, but my god is that incorrect.